Oh, hi there. Thanks for joining me here at the Christmas tree. I hope your guys' 2016 has been going as eventful as ours. Speaking of which, I think it's about time I tell you about what we did over 2016. Let's see. We kicked off 2016 with a cold start. That's right, we did it at Snowfari. There we wheeled with all sorts of off-road enthusiasts and had plenty of fun. After that, we made our way down to Kentucky for some unlimited off-road expo action. We checked out some pretty cool rigs, got to meet some pretty interesting people when we were down there. But in the spirit of staying warm, we went and ventured all the way across the country and participated in the 50th Easter Jeep Safari. That's right, we got to participate in history there. From there, we unloaded Project KJ and unleashed all of its capabilities that we put into that thing. The action didn't stop there, however. We packed up our rigs and we made our way to Daytona Beach for the famous Jeep Beach. We spent time with thousands of Jeepers and met many different vendors. Not to mention, we worked on some mean suntans. Now from Daytona, we hiked our way all the way up north to Pennsylvania to participate in the Bantam Jeep Fest. There we got to pay our respects to the iconic Jeep. Now after the festivities from the Bantam Jeep Fest, we had Jeep on our minds a lot. So we did the only thing that we could think to do, which was send JKS Manufacturing all the way out to the Rubicon Trail. There we got to really show everyone what a J-Spec equipped Jeep can really do. As if the Rubicon Trail wasn't enough Jeep action for us, we hightailed it from the West Coast all the way to the East Coast to join in on the Ocean City Jeep Week over in Maryland. As the locals say, it was a wicked awesome time. Yeah, no, I'm not from the East Coast, I can't pull that off. After Ocean City, we loaded up some of our rigs on a ferry and headed up to the famous Drummond Island to participate in none other than Jeep End Weekend. We wheeled Marblehead and witnessed some of nature's most rarest ecosystems and scenery. Now after we got our Jeeps back to the mainland, we swapped out those Jeeps for some trucks and we headed to Indianapolis for the 35th Four-Wheel Jamboree Nationals and Dirt Drags. Now if you're looking for truck overload, that's the place to be. That place was filled with trucks. It was just ridiculous. After we got our fill of trucks, we found ourselves back in Michigan at the ORV Expo. Now we watched trucks do freestyle in the mud pit, Jeeps and other rigs were tackling the obstacle courses, and there were more dirt drags going on. Now, even some of Sport Truck's finest had to get a fresh change of underwear from that one. Not gonna say who. After we cleaned ourselves up from the expo, we made our way over to the Big Apple. That's right, New York City. There we hung out with OK Four-Wheel Drive for the 27th annual October Truck Fest. As the end of 2016 was closing in, we had gathered all sorts of research by testing our products thoroughly with cross-country traveling and hardcore off-road use through all of America's terrains. It was time to put that research to work as we created Project Ascension for the SEMA show. With little time to get it done, our engineers and marketing design team worked endless hours to get the job done. Now, once we got it done, there was only one thing left to do, and that was to wheel a freshly built 2017 Super Duty. That's right, we packed up our rigs for one last adventure. We went to Moab. There we tested the new BDS 6-inch 4-link coilover system for the 2017 Ford Super Duty. The truck handled it with no problem, and it had a full payload in the bed, so job well done. After we finished up wheeling in Moab, it was time to shine up the rigs to get them ready for the famous SEMA show. Now, not by any means did I cover every event that we went to. Almost every weekend we're out doing something crazy off-road. But to wrap up the year, the employees decided to get a little competitive. Some might say that it got a little out of hand, but you guys can judge for yourself. right, so I'm here with our winner, Jeremy. He won the first company drag race. Jeremy, how do you feel about your victory?
Oh, I feel good. I feel good. Tough vehicles out there.
What did you do to your truck in order to make it win this race?
There's just one secret. First off, you don't care about it. Second is weight reduction.
What are we talking here?
Yeah, 5 pounds or so down out of the sheet, kind of along there. So
That must have taken some serious time to get that kind of modification done.
yeah, about 300,000 miles.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah.
All right, well, hey, congrats.
Thank you.
And we'll look forward to the next race. So from all of us here at Sport Truck USA, we want to wish you and your family a happy new year, and we hope 2017 is your year. Get it? Got it? Good. Zone off-road.